Hi, and welcome to one of our last Shop Local All the Way episodes with Big Frog. My name is Tina, and I'm CEO and president of Big Frog Franchise Group. Today, we're featuring two of our store owners from Sugarland, Texas, and Monmouth, New Jersey. So first, if you don't know what Shop Local All the Way campaign is, then shame on you because you should have been watching these all along. So Shop Local All the Way gives you an opportunity to support your local businesses by nominating them to get a $100 gift card from your local Big Frog store. With that gift card, they can go out and get more branded gear and really promote themselves to the local community. Excuse me. So and as a bonus to you, when you nominate that business, you can go into Big Frog and get a free Shop Local All the Way t-shirt. Like, oh, good, they're there. All the t-shirts behind me, for instance. So please do your part. Shop local, support your local community whenever you can. So first up, I have King Banerjee from our Sugarland, Texas store. Hello, King.
Hi, Tina. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm wearing my shirt.
I see that.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like your mansion. That's really nice.
Yeah, it took a long time to clean this place.
Well, thank you for joining us today. I'm so glad you're here.
Always a pleasure to talk to you.
Good. I'm glad. So I thought first, King. Oh, and by the way, if anyone comments on your Facebook page, they also can get a free Shop Local t-shirt. So reach out to our local owners here on this channel and say hi, and we'll reach back out and give you a free shirt. Okay. So King,
Yes,
as
Tina.
one of my favorite owners, I would love for you to tell me how you got involved with Big Frog, and why it was an important decision for you to make for yourself and your family.
I love answering this question. I'll tell you, I for 22 years I spent my life in corporate America. I have long wanted to do something not only of my own, but something more importantly in the community. As technology evolved, and it's amazing, we're using it right now. The things that you can do, but I came to miss a lot of the personalization that was involved with meeting people face to face, talking. I mean, these days, communicating is either email, text. Heck, people don't even always pick up the phone these days anymore. And that was something that was important to me. So, as I was looking at what would be the second half of my career, it became clear to me that that's something that if I did not do, I would live to regret it. And so I started looking at a number of different business concepts. This one in particular spoke to me because it's a large part of what we do here at Big Frog. And the tie kind of came together when I met you.
Of course. Excellent. So how are you liking Big Frog? What has it met your expectations in terms of what you really wanted out of it?
Yeah, I would say it most certainly has. I tell you what, I'm consistently, I guess, I had the check boxes that were provided as the franchisor does. I mean, listen, I came into this. I've always known that I think I'm pretty good at executing. I don't know that I'm the visionary. So for me, identifying a business that not only fit my needs, but came up with kind of a, hey, here's the formula, so to speak, was important. And that's what Big Frog had provided me. But I didn't realize that so many of those check boxes would be things that I'm genuinely passionate about. Good example is like my relationship with the networking organizations I'm associated with, including like the Chamber of Commerce. That was a checkbox. But to actually be not only an active member, but at this point I sit on the board and as well as a number of other positions at the Fort Bend Chamber of Commerce. It's been incredibly rewarding and very fulfilling.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. That's fulfilling for you. So on that note too, what kind of challenges did you overcome the last few years? I know we had COVID, but what were maybe personal challenges you felt in leadership, or just overcoming obstacles in the business?
Yeah, there were no challenges over the last couple of years. It's been pretty smooth sailing.
Excellent.
Yeah, no, I mean, COVID was obviously a very very big one. I'll say this, I mean, anytime that you go into business, I mean, you have certain ideas. I mean, people will tell you that it's hard. It's hard. There's no question about it. It's harder than you even expect. But that also comes with a ton of rewards. I mean, there are good days and there are some not so good days, but you really do. I mean, I think I have found a level of presence that I probably didn't have before, just because you've got to be on your feet and on your toes all the time. It's something that I genuinely enjoy, but certainly it's a different ball game than what it was in corporate America. And adjusting to that was probably a very big challenge. Outside of obviously the things that all of us have all of us have coped with through the ways of COVID. But it's also understanding that things are going to happen somewhat naturally, and you've got to let those things go. You're going to accelerate what you can, whether it be in the context of marketing or, for that matter, subject matter expertise. But you also have to cut yourself some grace and realize that that doesn't happen overnight,
Right.
but it does happen. And when it does, I'm pleased to say, kind of going into year 4, that it's a pretty exciting time.
Good, good. I am glad to hear that too. So, you know, we talk a lot, and I was curious what you think from your perspective and your team, and this will help other local small businesses. What is, the most critical factor in having a successful small business?
I think it is, engaging not only the community, but your fellow business owners as well. Business ownership is lonely. I mean, truth is, regardless of whether you're an independent or a franchise owner, you're going through things that not everybody truly understands unless you're truly in it. And I think developing that community, that sense of community, is important, whether you do it with, other, big frog owners that I have the benefit of leveraging, but other, small businesses in the community. Those relationships matter. They're not only your friends, but they're your coaches, and you're experiencing a lot of the same things. And I think leveraging that is critical.
Okay, great. So we have one of your favorite customers here today. Am I
You
correct?
do.
Awesome.
You do.
So, producer, can you bring in Patrick and Patricia, please? Hi,
Good
guys. Thank you for
afternoon.
joining us.
Hello.
Patrick and Patricia own the House of Blooms. Welcome. I love your website. It's so clean and easy to navigate.
Thank you.
So, how long have you guys been in business? Tell us a little bit about your journey.
Well, our journey started about 15 years ago in the town center in Sugarland,
Hmm.
which is right outside of the offices, the city offices for Sugarland. So we were in an area where there was a lot of people always, because right across from Starbucks, people were constantly, coming in and out.
Right.
And our flower shop only had about 400 square feet and no water running.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. So when you kind of talk about challenges and getting started and going, we had to kind of think out the box. But today we're a full service floral shop.
Hmm.
We work with corporations, individuals, companies, and we have flowers that come in from really all over the world. It just depends from time to time where things are being grown and that we can bring in to to the
What's
shop.
what's the most exotic place you've had flowers from? I'm just curious.
Well, Hawaii is one of them.
Oh, that's nice.
Uh-huh. We get a lot of things out of California, Bogota, Florida, uh, Holland. We get the tulips.
Oh, yeah, your tulip shipment. Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
yeah.
So, do you guys have running water now? Did you upgrade?
We upgraded. We've got
Okay,
water. We've got
good.
no
Excellent.
sleep.
That's when you know you have a successful business, when you have water. So, excellent. So I thought, you guys have grown a lot in 15 years. Patricia, do you have any marketing tips for local businesses that, really helped you guys be successful?
Well, I'm going to let Patrick handle that because
Okay.
he kind of,
That's more his.
My good friend King, he said the magic word community. And so like most of our marketing, especially for a small business, what I've noticed is the word of mouth and also the local community organizations, that kind of exposure. Now in 2022, it's Google, but before Google's algorithm, it was, word of mouth was really beneficial as far as for marketing.
Okay. So also customer experience, Google reviews, you really focus on that stuff.
Yes. Now everybody that I at least ask that walks in the door how they find us, Google is the only word that they
Yeah.
say.
Google is key these days. So do you have a lot of competition? How have you distinguished yourself from other florists?
So in our area, I mean, we have a couple other florists. One of the things that in my research and I look in, the inner workings of small businesses, at least for me, I don't really look at it as competition because
Mm-hmm.
everybody needs flowers, so there's way more enough market for all of us. I do research as far as for special events like Valentine's Day. What prices do they have? We do definitely look at how their website might be set up and things of that nature. But I don't necessarily look at it as competition. I just look at it as then we improve each other if they were looking at it the same way.
Okay. And do you target, I'm just curious, do you target, you mentioned a lot of corporate accounts. Do you go out and find those accounts and get out there and beat the streets?
So our ties with the community, like the different community organizations, we end up having conversations about corporate events that come up and things of that nature. As far as going out and vying for those, not necessarily at this
Okay.
time, but they do just happen organically. We have an event manager and she handles that epically. She's been doing it for well over 10 years.
Okay. So you are really depending on referrals, word of mouth, and your Google reviews. That makes sense. Okay. So tell me, Patrick, have you been involved the whole time with Patricia, or did you come on later?
So I have been one step removed the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was in the military for a few years, and
Okay.
during my time in, we would still, if nothing else, get on the phone once a week and just talk about the shop and things of that nature. I retired about a year and a half ago, and ever since then, I've come on full time at the shop. As King mentioned earlier, you have this because I don't have my shirt on, House of Blooms right now, and so yeah, I came on full time since then, but I've always been one step removed because it's a family business.
by the way, Tina,
Uh-huh.
21 years in the service.
Oh, wow. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Patrick.
Yeah,
That's
he didn't
which
mention that.
which branch?
United States Marine Corps.
Very nice. Wow. Well, thank you very much. We're big military supporters in our family and business, so we appreciate your service. That's awesome. So, what do you guys like about being a small business owner?
Number one, I enjoy the people.
Hmm.
It's a very warm, touchy type feeling, especially when someone can come into the store and when they leave, they definitely have a smile on their face.
Hmm.
It's real important to me that they get what they really came in there for.
Okay. What about you, Patrick?
For the small business and kind of the reason why King and I are friends because we exchange ideas about the operations of a small business. Coming from something as large of an institution as a military branch, there was a lot of different practices that you don't have with a small business. Now
Hmm.
I'm like one step away from the decision maker, and that makes things move a lot faster. And I do also like the you know like Pat mentioned the engagement
Hmm.
with our clients, whereas a bigger business, it might be you don't see your clients as often. Whereas with us, 100% of our clients are right there in the local area at any point in time that potentially walk through our door.
I think that's why all of us got into our own businesses, was really that interaction with the community, which I know I didn't have in corporate America. And just knowing the mayor who's across the street now is pretty cool. It's really neat to be involved and know your neighbors. So I know I feel that way too. So excellent. King, do you have anything you want to say to Patrick and Patricia?
Well, I've got to tell you, I mean, Patrick is a very dear friend. He's the type of friend that I was talking about in terms of other business owners that I do collaborate with and exchange ideas. And obviously, it is a lonely place. Patricia is somebody who I admired from afar for not months but years. And having started this and now working with not only Patrick but her is something that I look forward to continuing to do.
Excellent. And I'm just really happy they have running water now. That was,
Your kind words.
you've made it. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. It was a pleasure to speak with you. I wish you all continued success. And again, please support your local community. And you guys have a great day. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Tina.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, King. What's wrong? Let's go over here. Okay. Something's happening behind the scenes. I don't know what. All right. So next, thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you want to pop up the shop local, remember you can nominate at the bigfrog.com/shop local, your favorite local small business. You can use that QR code right there too. So next we have our visitors from Monmouth County, New Jersey. Is Mihir? Oh, Mihir's there. All right.
Yep.
Hi, Mihir.
Hey, Tina, how are you?
Sorry, I didn't see you right away. Thanks for joining us. This is your second time on the show. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you today?
All good. Just the weather is a little chilly and raining. It could be like if you had weather like yours. I would have not been wearing the sweatshirt.
It's 70 and raining, so that is an improvement. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad we have one of your customers with us today. And I know we've talked before, but why don't you remind us a little bit about why you started your Big Frog? And I know you have another small business. Give us a little bit of history of Mihir.
Yep. So very much similar to what King said before. Had a very successful career for the past 22 years in corporate America, mainly selling IT solutions and warehouse management solutions with the bigger companies. And now with Big Frog, Gildan was one of my biggest customers, and now at Big Frog we selling Gildan products. So that's the whole thing. So yeah, basically my background is all sales. I have always been a salesman, and at one point I decided that I should be doing something for myself now, and not work for others rather than working for myself. And that's how I started looking for some businesses and came across Big Frog. And it was the COVID time when I just bought the store. And I think we had a lot of phone calls and stuff with you, Ron, and other folks at Big Frog that really got me into this business, and here I am.
And you're doing great. Sales are up
Yep.
significantly, so that's phenomenal.
So that's good. Yep, I can't complain. It's getting better every month. It's the first quarter, almost over this year, is better than last year's first quarter. So we're trying hard, pushing hard, and trying to get to that next level.
Excellent. Since you've owned another business too, what do you think the most critical thing that you need to focus on to be successful is for your business?
So with any small business, I think there are two things. You got to be honest. You got to tell the truth to the customer, and you have to back yourself with the services or products that you're offering. So basically, customer service is the key for any small business to thrive and be successful. And that's what I have always believed. And you be honest to your customers and you tell them the truth. Okay, you messed it up. Not the end of the world. Things go wrong sometimes, but rather than trying to cover it up and trying to blame it on the customer or blame it on someone else, take the onus and just say, you know what, things went wrong. I'm sorry, but that's why we are here, and we'll fix it for you. And I think that has always worked. And being honest, because you're working with other small businesses and you treat them the same way as you want to be treated. So I
Exactly.
think customer service is the key.
Yeah, we always say here, we all make mistakes, but it's how you handle that mistake that
Exactly.
shows the type of person you are.
Yep.
So, totally agree with that. Um, so, I heard that you wanted to give a shout out to a small business. Is that right?
It's I would not say it's a small business,
Okay.
but
Big
it's
business.
it's a service. It's a service that we really love to work with. Not that we don't love to work with the other small businesses, but this is mainly with the armed forces. So we have the army, we have the navy, we have the air force, all those departments, wherever they go to train themselves. We work with the fitness centers and the training centers.
Oh, okay.
So, one of our bigger customers or larger customers is the JDML Lakehurst Fitness Center, where they really do some great work with the Marines, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force guys. And, I would like to give them a special shout out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not small at all. So, well, that kind of matches. It's almost a veteran theme with Patrick on last
Yep.
segment. So,
Yep.
excellent. Excellent. So have you been doing a lot with the community lately?
Yes, like last year I got involved with the community a little bit more, and this
Mhm.
year, we have a lot more bigger plans. We're doing giveaway T-shirts for some charity events, some drives, some local shows, uh, and it's all giving back to the community. So
Right.
trying to push that even more further, and of course with the shop local campaign that we are running. Hopefully that should help.
Okay, good. I thought maybe you could tell us where you're located because I know where you're located, but Monmouth County is actually very big. So,
Yep. So we are in Howell, which is one of the towns in Monmouth County. So Howell, New Jersey, is where our location is.
okay, so that just so you guys know, have a general idea
Yep.
where Mihir
So,
is. Okay, so we have one of your favorite customers on, Jennifer Baque from Visionworks
yep.
Mobile Entertainment. Hi, Jennifer.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Very good, thank you.
Good. I checked out your website. I have a surprise question at the end for you, but don't worry, it's not hard. So I just want to warn you. All right. So why don't you give us a little background about your business?
Okay, so we're a mobile entertainment. We bring the party to you for all ages. We do events like camps and PTOs and birthday parties, backyard events, Sweet 16, any kind of event we can do inside or out. We have things like the game truck, laser tag, Nerf war, all different inflatables. We have a photo booth, DJ equipment, concessions. We have a ton of things. So definitely check out our website to see
Yep.
everything that we do have.
I saw you have laser tag too. Does that work in bright daylight?
It does not.
Okay.
You,
All
you,
right.
I shouldn't say that. It could.
Okay.
I really should. It works day and night, but I think
Okay.
it puts on a better show at night.
I just saw the picture of the kids. I don't know if they're your kids out there playing. I'm like, does that work in daylight?
So it works day and night. Our movie screen's definitely at night. That has to be
Yeah,
100%
yeah.
nighttime. So pretty much everything's day or night. The game truck, it's all year round.
Mhm.
So like I said, we could do for all different events, inside, outside. So
Okay. So there is no challenge she can't overcome. So don't hesitate.
Absolutely not. Whatever you need, we're there to back you up.
Awesome. I wish you were local. You could start a
Sorry.
franchise, we can have you down here
Yeah,
too.
we're extending to New York, so that's
Oh,
another good,
that's
yeah,
exciting.
another good positive thing.
That's very, like Long Island or
Yep.
which
So
part?
we're early spring, pretty much the next 1 or 2 weeks. We're Long Island, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens, Suffolk
Oh,
County.
wow.
Yeah, I'm pretty much based out of Central Jersey and Staten Island.
Wow.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
That's a big move.
Absolutely.
So I did want to ask, I know you give back to the community and interact with it. What have you been doing that you're proud of?
I'm so sorry.
Can you hear me?
I didn't hear that question. I'm so sorry.
That's all right. I was asking how you've been interacting with the community and how you've given back lately.
Okay, so there was a couple things that happened. We just started last summer. So one thing was the St. Gennaro's Feast, Gordon's Corner Fire Department. We offered our soccer dart inflatable for the day. The families absolutely loved it. During the holidays, there was like pictures with Santa and hot chocolate at a couple places. Also the Gordon's Corner Fire Department and Buddy's Marketplace. We brought our game truck there for hours, let the families come on and see what it's about and play the games. They absolutely loved also that. That's like one of our number one things.
Mm-hmm.
And we also offer gift certificates for a lot of charities. People have been
Oh,
reaching
okay.
out, like for tricky trades and soccer and baseball. So a lot of gift certificates. We're trying to get more into the community and other events. So we're now starting to research other things we could do to offer back and
Mm-hmm.
help.
Do you guys do a lot of participate in fundraisers and stuff?
We just started, so nothing as of yet. But like I said,
Okay.
I'm really trying to get more into that. So I've been doing research right now with children's hospitals to see what I can do
Oh,
for
wow.
kids. Yes,
That would be very rewarding, I think.
absolutely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Cool. I didn't realize you were just so new to the business and you're already expanding to another state. That's awesome.
Yes, very
Um,
exciting.
so what do you think the critical factor was to this, great success so quickly?
I want to say definitely 100% customer service,
Okay.
following up, getting back to the customers immediately. Like Mihir was saying, being honest. We tailor to their needs. We engage in our customers. We do everything we have to do to customize their special event so they can have a unique experience. We stand by our product and maintain our product and just always following up. We take pictures throughout the event. We send the pictures out to the customers after that, which they absolutely love. We put everything on social media. So
Mm,
I'm 100% backing customer service up for that answer.
excellent. I totally agree with that. Okay. So here's my surprise question.
Yes.
What is the wildest event you've done?
I want to say Monmouth Racetrack.
What is that? I mean, I know
So,
a racetrack, but
so they had
why
like
was
an
it
employee,
wild?
they had like an employee give back day. So we had like the bounce house going and archery and soccer dart. And I met a lot of famous people that actually are like ride the horses, that take care of the horses. So
Oh,
I thought that
wow.
was really cool and really unique. And I think my other one biggest thing that we do right now is the camps. Like we go to Country Roads Day Camp in Manalapan.
Oh,
And I'm meeting a ton of kids and a ton of families, and they walk into the bus and they're like, "Oh my goodness, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. We have 6 PS5s. How'd you get the PS5s?" So a lot of fun things we do. I love being with people, interacting with people, and it's amazing. I love what I do. I'm very happy to be starting this company and being a part of it.
all right. My producer wants to know how you got 5 PS5s as well. And
We have we have 6 PS5s. So
six.
funny. That's like my hottest question when I leave any event or party. How did you get so much PS5? So funny.
Yeah, that was her first question too. Um, I was expecting not PG answers, so because you have that foam machine, so I have to admit I was expecting a little more wildness, but I'll go with your answers are more family friendly.
Yep.
So
So the foam is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Love it. That's my number one hit in the summertime, besides our
oh, I
blow.
bet.
Love it. All different ages, glow in the dark, gender reveal.
Oh,
Love it.
gender. That's fun.
Yeah,
That's a
So
great
very
idea.
cool. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, when you expand to Florida, give me a call. I'll be happy to. I know we can use you.
I definitely will. Definitely check out our website.
Yes. And it's very easy to find. Visionworks mobile events. It came up in Florida first link. So you can find it anywhere. But
Perfect.
I don't
Thank
think
you
she'll
very
drive
much.
to Kansas.
Yes. Thank you very
Okay.
much for having me.
Thank you. Mihir, did you want to say anything to Jennifer? Oh, I think you're muted.
Sorry about that.
That's
So
okay.
yeah, Jennifer, when she started the first truck, before even she got the first truck, she was here, and we did some t-shirts for her and the staff and everything. And I think everything went well, and she started the second business in New York, and we did more shirts. And I think one of the shirts she's wearing. So
Yes,
Excellent.
it
Oh,
is.
good.
Absolutely.
Very good. Support your local businesses. It's
yeah.
important. Excellent. Well, thank you both for being here. It really was a pleasure to chat with you guys too. So we will see you soon. Good luck with everything. So again, we have one last episode in 2 weeks of our Shop Local campaign. Remember, it's not too late to go ahead and nominate your favorite local small business to get a $100 gift card from Big Frog. It's perfect for helping them brand and expand. So go to bigfrog.com/shoplocal or use the QR code on the screen. Again, thank you for watching and supporting your local small businesses. We can get through anything together. Have a great day.